New Beginning Christian Center with Dr. Danny Ellis. Let's listen to a message already in progress.
Preaching about happy, and I want to. Last week I dealt with happy. Don't miss your time. I think it was last week. Don't miss your moment. Don't miss your moment. So this week I want to deal with happy. No matter what happens. Look at your neighbor and say, happy no matter what happens. And it might seem crazy, my friends, but the God we serve can allow you to live your life like a room without a roof. No limits, no boundaries, just sunshine. The letter to Philippi is a happy book. It's a happy book. The word joy as a derivative is used 17 times in just 4 chapters of this book. And here are the 5 principles of happiness. Can I go ahead and give them to you? Here it is. First, don't look for happiness, create it. Happiness is not something that we look for, but something that we are fortunate to create. You are as happy as you choose to be. It is about choices. Number 2, happiness is not a goal, it's a result. It is the result of right thinking, right living, and right acting. It is a byproduct. Third, my habits create my happiness. We shape our habits, then our habits shape us. Fourth, happiness based on happenings is temporal or temporary, but happiness built on habits will endure. The 5th and final thing that I hit you with last week is that happy habits are as addictive as bad habits, but they're incredibly more rewarding. And one of the pitfalls of life is falling into the win and then trap. Okay, let me say that again. This is just for Stephanie right here. One of the pitfalls of life is falling into the win and then trap. When this happens, then I'll be happy. When I grow up, when I go to college, when I get a car, when I get my own place, when I get married, when I have a baby, when I get a job, when my kids grow up, when my kids get out of the house, when I retire. And it is when and then thinking. When this happens, I will be happy. There are 4 things that serve as killjoy. Somebody said, go and give it to me, preacher. Here it is. The thing that is a killjoy is pain. Somebody say pain. It is hard to be happy and be pain at the same time. I wish I could talk to Sister Davis this morning. It's hard to be happy and your knees are in pain. Okay, you didn't hear me. It's hard to be happy and be in pain at the same time. It matters not whether it's personal, something that happens to you, or whether it's public. 9 faithful people killed in a Charleston church. It's hard to be happy and be pain at the same time. Here's the second thing that's a barrier. Somebody say people. Yeah, people. People can make happiness a very difficult proposition. Tell your neighbor, I know that's right. Yeah, people can inspire, but it can also irritate. Can I talk to you? Delightful, but it can also be demanding. The third thing that kills our joy is pressure. Somebody say pressure. Too much pressure can stifle your joy and suffocate your happiness. It doesn't really matter whether that pressure is internal or external. If you have too much of it, it can hamper your ability to be happy. Somebody say happy. Fourth thing that can be a barrier or a killjoy is problems. Somebody say problems. All types of problems can inhibit, whether they be financial, relational, political, educational, or emotional. Problems have the capacity to eclipse our enthusiasm and curtail our contentment. As we tune into the text tailored for the teaching on today, Paul knew what it was to encounter all 4 of these killjoys. Can I talk to you? He had discovered how to be happy no matter what happens. And please remember that he was in jail when he wrote these letters, especially this letter. As a matter of fact, he'd already spent 2 years locked up on false charges. He'd already been stranded on an island called Malta. There he was bitten by a poisonous snake. He survived it and later was in prison in Rome for 2 more years with guards chained to him around the clock. He's incarcerated by the sea. Happy. If you look at me funny, I'm going to be happy. If you talk about me, I'm going to be happy. If you don't speak to me, I'm going to be happy. If they close down the company, I'm going to be happy. If they open up a new company, I'm going to be happy. If they transfer me, I'm going to be happy. If it rains, I'm going to be happy. If the sun shines, I'm going to be happy. If I go to the beach, I'm going to be happy. If I sit on my porch, I'm going to be happy. If I got bologna and bread, I'm going to be happy. If I got filet mignon, I'm going to be happy. Is there anybody in here that's got a made up mind? Whether it rains, whether it shines, whether it happens, I'm going to be happy. Here it is. If you're going to be happy no matter what, if you're going to be happy no matter what, the first thing I told you is that you're going to have to do what? Well, what did I tell you? The first thing, you got to have the right outlook. But the second thing, if you're going to be happy no matter what, you got to maintain ownership. Look at somebody and say, maintain ownership.
Maintain ownership.
Ownership of what? My attitude. Did y'all get that? I know I'm going real fast, but did you get it? Never let others control your attitude.
Amen. Amen.
Do me a favor. Smile at your neighbor and say, I own my attitude. I own my attitude. Do not surrender your happiness to other people. Do not let others control your mood.
What a powerful message this was. Would you like to hear more? Come visit us at the center, Rocky Mount High, 1400 Bethlehem Road. I want to see your face in the place.
What's happening at the center?